You hate to see it, dude. You just hate to see. I think, dude, is that not like the third Indeedee star out of like 5 games for Griff right now?
Yeah. Exactly. So starting off the Dano and having Absol and Mega App being dropped as well. You know why? Because we're gonna take advantage of Copycat here, and we're gonna get 4 cards to the hand. This guy has been winning games swiftly, so you never know what's gonna happen.
He might just have the power up to force his opponents to brick. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting off.
Second Copycat, and then just pop off. Imagine. You never know.
Exactly, dude. Like, I mean, we saw the Hydreigon off the Copycat. You know, they just need the rare candy. Dude, if they only have a... This is just...
He does have access. He does have access to pop up with, like, you know, put the energy on the Indeedee and retreat it. So he doesn't have 2 points. But it looks like the energy is going into, what do you call it? Brokey. Go into Professor's Research.
I mean, this makes sense. You can never put the energy on the... You can never bank on them not having the Hydreigon. I just think it's... Because you would auto-loss, you know, if they had it.
Yeah.
The problem is, without a Suicune like to swap out to next turn, it's not looking the greatest. And we see the X speed to basically go in with the Bent Snipe Absol. So this Brokey is now on a timer.
Exactly.
I mean, they do have a lot of cards in hand. So I'm going to bank probably on them having some sort of Greninja evolution.
Yeah. But at the same time, even if they do get a Greninja and they're panicking to off it, right? They're going to be forced to play whatever Greninja comes first. Not they're going to lose a Froakie.
They could also swap into the Froakie, heal it with the Indeedee.
Wait a minute.
At the same time, you would lose to a Hydreigon. But yeah, looks like they didn't have a rare candy, so instead the Frogadier is, you know, just as good at the situation.
I mean, a cool player, you could put the energy on DD, retreat, attack, and, you know, come back to the bench.
Well, you wouldn't have enough energies for the attack
and he...
because it is 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought it was always 1.
I kind of do like this play, though. I think, you know, they didn't have the Hydreigon last turn. You just basically bank on them not top decking it. And now you do get the +20, which can be super impactful.
Exactly.
The DD getting, you know, bench sniped is just... You just have to hold that all, I guess.
Right. And this is a best of 5, so the first player to reach 3 wins is going to win, and this is game number 1.
Yes, sir.
And then Mega Absol gets the energy here, right? So even if he does drop Ninja EX, he does have access to attack with Mega Absol and rip a card on the hand.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
I think our Greninja is kind of what Griff needs to get back into this match, and that's exactly what he has.
Right.
So
and going back to like 170 is kind of crucial at this point.
Yeah, because now Brendan is in a weird situation. You go straight for the Mega Absol, delete a card in their hand, or do you bank on drawing the rare candy for the Hydreigon to get that big damage off? Then you do get revenge KO'd because of the Greninja EX. There is no Indeedee on the field. Actually, as a matter of fact, does Brendan even run Indeedee? Just to double check that. I can't remember.
That'd be a good check.
Let's see. He actually does not have Indeedee, so he has a PCL though. So if he doesn't have the PCL and he went for the, you know, the Hydreigon, he would be in a situation where the Hydreigon only gets 1 attack off. But I think going with Mega Absol is just more safe due to the fact that you can delete potentially a Cyrus.
Or Irida.
At the same time,
he plays 2. There it is.
Exactly.
Irida's also in there too.
Yeah, I think you, because you're, I mean, the Irida lets you live the Hydreigon. The Cyrus lets you actually win in a late game because you will be doing 100 damage. I don't know if that Cyrus was the right play, to be honest, dude.
Nah, right.
Because now the Greninja, because yeah, the Greninja lives. I'm gonna double check, but I'm assuming Griff. No, Griff does have double Cyrus.
Yeah.
And you just lose to a second Cyrus in that position. I think you had to take the Irida, bro, to be honest.
Because regardless, you know, overall the Cyrus is just like too much. But being all the way back up to 170 because of Giant Cape, Irida, and the 20 heal.
Yeah, I guess it's awkward because you would lose the one more basic actually if you don't get rid of Cyrus.
Exactly.
I don't think there was actually a good play, to be fair. I guess this was the best play to do because you have the I really don't know, dude. I don't think it was a good play. It was just a very bad start for Griff, but also Brendan because of the no fast Hydreigon, which is the downside. Exactly. If you can't turbo into the rare candy, you are having a very limited and small damage output, especially against that Greninja EX, which has at 190 HP.
Exactly. Now, it really comes down to, as a matter of when does he draw the second Greninja, the second Cyrus, does he have it now?
Even if he doesn't, he is putting the Hydreigon, or he is forcing the Hydreigon next turn to only have one attack. Plus, the Absol was never going to be able to knock out the Suicune in one attack, so...
Right.
I mean, I know we've had some games where we thought one opponent was winning and they ended up making the comeback. I just don't see how Brendan with the 70 HP on that Absol can come back.
Yeah, it's not looking pretty for
him. Yeah, they have to get like a second Hydreigon, or I guess Dino into the Hydreigon this very next turn.
Exactly.
Oh, they do top deck it though, bro, so there is a possibility.
That is insane, bro.
Now it comes down to either Cyrus or... Yeah, because they have the Rocky helmet, so Suicune
they have
to be able to attack.
They also have the, what do you call it, Indeedee here that's going to potentially to, like, heal the, whatever, the Greninja as well, that could get the kill on Hydreigon. But at the same time, the Rocky helmet is still a thing.
Well, the Greninja is going to get knocked out this turn. However, the Hydreigon can't attack. It really just comes down to, bro, if they found that second Hydreigon now. I almost think the play for Griff, I guess you
still get Cyrus. If he gets Cyrus, Griff just wins the game. It really comes down to that.
Exactly. I think I would not even attack. I think I put Suicune in active, and I just think on getting that Cyrus.
Yeah.
It's risky, because obviously if you don't find the Cyrus, you do lose.
But then again, we are in a position where we don't know if Brendan has access to Hydreigon or not. It's like he did copycat here, so we actually don't know what's the next move.
He is splitting energies, which makes sense. I don't think Brendan has a Sabrina anyways, but obviously you did need to put the 2 on the on the Suicune. But let's see what happens.
With the Suicune allowing you to get, but here's the difference. Suicune is allowing you to like draw an extra card. Maybe he got closer to Cyrus. So right now,
that's all he needs.
All he needs is a Cyrus. So
there's actually 2 cards that are going to be good for Griff. One, the Cyrus auto wins. The second is you can't swap out into the second Suicune and Mars them to prevent them from having a Cyrus on this Suicune that's obviously going to have 110 HP.
And the good thing for Griff right now, he does have the card advantage at the moment. He has many resources that is working in his favor. So right now, the odds are he probably has an answer,
Exactly.
This is coming down to
the Hydreigon though. So both sides are winning with that Cyrus this turn. Or obviously next turn if they do.
Who has it?
I feel like if we don't see it, has to be a Mars, bro.
The Mars is here.
Exactly. I almost wonder if obviously we don't. Maybe he just didn't have the Mars, but we see that they don't get the Cyrus, bro.
bro.
However, the Suicune still can't attack, but I'm assuming they only have 2 to 3 cards left in that deck. Well, now they have they're guaranteed the Cyrus. Next turn, it all comes down to Brendan top decking the Cyrus.
I know, right? This is insane.
I think Griff has played perfectly this match. Brendan kind of got very lucky with the copycat and then top decking the rare candy after that. We see that they don't get the Cyrus, which means it is guaranteed for Griff to win on the very next turn. Which is unfortunate for the Hydreigon player.
It was the last card. That's insane.
Exactly.
He was.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, he was. It's 1 card left in the deck. It was a 50-50. Holy.
That's insane. I didn't even realize that.
For a grand
that makes
finals, that's kind of crazy. Game number 1 going to Grift. Alright, so we are here getting ready to spectate game number 2.
Already looking way better for Griff just based on the fact that there is a Suicune in the active. However, we do see the Dino in the active, bro. With the Rocky helmet, still not something you want to see as the Suicune player.
Exactly.
However, Adidi's going to be pretty nice, you know, to counteract the Rocky helmet, you know, from revenge KOing. Plus, the giant cape prevents, I can't, is Brendan the running Giovanni? I don't think so.
No, he's not.
Double check that right now.
He's not.
But the giant cape is just, you know, nice overall.
Exactly. So it really depends on, it's going to be a 2 thing he has
candy, bro.
That's
Insta-rare candy.
Again, no matter who you are, like, if you're a Insta Hydreigon, it's just gonna be a tough match for you to begin with, you know? So he definitely has crazy dominance with two Hydreigon. Oh, he says he's making a statement in this match.
Dude.
Holy.
He said you got the first game, but you're not getting the second. I mean, dude, in this position, I don't see a way Griff can come back. Actually, there is one specific way. It would have been to get a Froakie on this following turn, which we don't have, and then curve into a Greninja and sacrifice this Suicune. But this is basically looking like a guaranteed win for Brendan. I mean, there's not really much you can do. The Suicune faints. Doesn't even do enough damage where, like, at least you take 1 Hydreigon out, you know?
Yo, not 1, but 2 Hydreigon is kind of crazy, and you don't have to commit to the field if you have another Absol, right? You're just not gonna commit to the field.
Exactly. There's no way. There's just not a single way for Griff to win this. This is just a certified high roll moment in Pokemon Pocket. And I mean, dude, we've said it so many times the last season, bro. Mega Rising. This type of Hydreigon board state, this is the best deck in the game when this specific situation happens.
For sure. And I mean, you don't even care about, like, you could, like, put Pokemon on the board, but you don't even have to right now either, because, like, it's just over.
Yeah, even if he's theoretically top decked, like, there's just no way, dude. The energy advantage was just not there for him. Like, no matter what he did, even if he got another Suicune to swap out, take a hit. I think he generally, the only out was to get a Froakie into the Greninja that turn, sacrifice Suicune. And maybe there was some play you could have done, but
yeah,
it's just, that was just crazy.
Let's move into Brendan so we can see his POV. Alright. Here we are. We got the next round. Game
3.
It's not over yet. It is definitely not over yet. First to 3 wins everything.
Dude, I will say that Brendan is getting some really good starts. Like, I feel like he's consistently going second. I know Hydreigon likes to go first because of the instant rare candies, but I would actually argue in this matchup, I kind of prefer going second as the Hydreigon player, just because Suicune is very energy like dependent, because everything is that 2 energy cost. The fact that you are putting them, like, especially the active Pokemon at that -1, if you can curve into like a fast Hydreigon, is just crazy. I mean, we saw the professor research, dude. We see them have Rocky Helmet, 3 basics plus rare candy. If they have a Hydreigon as well with the rare candy in their hand,
bro, the simple fact
this Suicune is just getting cooked.
The simple fact that to just end his turn and just draw a card, not even drop a Froakie, end up telling. Oh, now he has one. This is good.
Okay, so he's going for the Froakie. He kind of knows the Suicune might potentially be cooked, dude.
Yeah, I mean, which is a smart play. This is a smart play. Like, you have to really play it against this. But now that he's revealed he doesn't have access to it, he's just gonna go into a Hydreigon here.
Dude, not even like a Cape and Irida and Indeedee. Dude, this is just showcasing off why, like, obviously these are 2 good players they made at the grand finals.
Not facts.
But not only do you have to be a good you have to be a good player in Pokemon Pocket, but you also have to be a lucky player. And based off what we saw from the other Hydreigon, I can definitely say Brendan is the luckier Hydreigon in this specific tournament, in this specific day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The like, even on the last round, like his other opponent, he just 2-0'd him real quick in top 4 with Hydreigon back to back.
Exactly. We literally saw 2 games get finished before 1 match of the other set in the top 4. Exactly. They do have a rare candy in. It has to be a Greninja, dude.
I mean, it has to be, which is good for Grift right now. But like, he's guaranteed to take. Nah, he's not guaranteed to take 130.
Yeah, because so Brandon has to top deck the PCL right now if this Hydreigon wants to do anything. And dude, I think if they top deck the PCL, I think they're just the best player alive. I'm not gonna, like, for this specific in this time frame, bro.
No,
dude, he is the best player in the specific. You cannot say anything. Everything is on his side.
Yo, that just, like, literally everything aligned. That was a top deck, bro.
Yeah. Now it's cooked. It's cooked. I mean, you could Irida and Indeedee, but that's not gonna let you be able to beat this Absol. Like, there's just nothing you could do, bro. Like, I'm gonna, like, this is not
that he got 2. He just top decked that. He top decked Andy. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Oh man.
I was gonna say Griff was in a winning position, actually, more than Brendan, if they did not find that. That's just, it doesn't matter, bro. You just still fainted the Absol.
Bro,
you had this, like, and they had this, like, they have Cyrus too. It's just kind of over, bro. Like, they use the Irida. We know Griff has no longer access to Mars. It's guaranteed.
He lost 2 points. Yeah. Insane. Let's go into Griff's channel and spectate that as well. It does look like what do you call it? Yeah, we're heading into game number 4. What do you call it? Brendan just needs 1 more game and he wins the tournament. Griff has to come back and just get the reverse 2-0, which, I mean, Suicune can actually pull that off because Suicune just has the best consistency, especially if you start off Suicune. You need to have that, right starter. So let's go into Griff's point of view. Alright, we're heading into game number 4. Could we get a potential game number 5?
Alright, Griff is going second with the Suicune. This is the best possible lead for them.
Yes.
We also see the R placing down the Indeedee. The fact that Brendan, I think, has started Dino, however you want to pronounce it, every single game, bro,
every
is crazy.
Game is insane.
I couldn't do it, bro. I could not beat him personally.
I'm not gonna lie, he is having that crazy luck when it comes to that, but
and that is how you win tournaments at the end of the day. Like,
Suicune and Indeedee is kind of nice here too, because he 100%. Does have access to, like, know, Pokeballs.
We're not going to see the double Pokeball. This is going to guarantee at least one Froakie. It's still awkward though, because if you put the, I mean, you have to always put the energy on that active Suicune. If they have the Hydreigon, they have it, but you have to place it down.
Yeah.
Obviously, because if they don't, you do get the knockout. The worst case scenario, dude, you just don't attack. You build up on the back one, and let the Hydreigon just do whatever it wants.
It does.
We see the Froakie get placed down, but we don't see this. My bad, dude. I was gonna say we don't see the Suicune. I feel like I would have placed that down just to play around Copycat personally.
Yeah, he's been abusing Copycat the whole game. I mean, he does play 2, right?
He does play. I mean, I'm assuming he plays 2. Every Hydreigon deck plays 2. Dude, I think. Yeah, I see. This is exactly why I would have placed the Suicune down. I think going for 2 Froakies, I think is too greedy, because a Suicune will always eventually get knocked out, and I can't I don't know, bro. Obviously, if they don't find Hydreigon, it doesn't matter. But they did find it. So there's a possibility that 4th card, bro, is the card that actually got them the Hydreigon.
See, the thing here is you don't want to give your opponent card advantage here. Giving your card advantage is just like gonna get him there, especially in a deck like Hydreigon that needs pieces in order to advance here. It's just a lot.
100%. Oh, wait a minute, dude. We see the rare candy top deck. Right now, there is we have the Suicune in hand. And because of the Indeedee, we one-shot the Hydreigon, bro. There is 120 damage that is going to be online, and they have no energy. We even have the Irida, which he has to use it this turn not to die from the Chingling, dude.
Yeah, if he doesn't use it, yeah, Chingling is just going to ping him at that moment. So let's see if he could figure this out. Again, that rare candy is definitely really clutch for him to draw right now, and this Mega Absol isn't be able to attack.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, hopefully, starting off that Indeedee actually was so crucial for him.
Yeah, this Indeedee. Obviously, they had the Irida as well, but the Indeedee just having the the extra damage, plus the healing capability just going forward. Yeah, the dude. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so they used. I'm very happy they saw the play, dude. They're just taking their time.
Yes. I mean,
but
you do have like a minute or 2 minutes, right? Like for each.
Exactly.
You wanna, especially in a situation like this, you want to think about all your options, and be sure. Just make sure, double check the open deck list. Sure, like what statistics of cards will pop here and there. It's always good to make sure,
100%. Obviously it's not game over, bro. Like something like a Rocky Helmet on this Chingling into a second Hydreigon is going to be a game ender. I want to speak it into existence.
You just speak stuff into existence.
But it wouldn't be the first time I've done this, but
I mean, this is actually not that bad, right? Like.
Oh, 100%. Especially if they top deck they don't top deck a Cyrus.
No, Grift
we also
could
saw
put
they didn't get
energy.
A Cyrus.
Grift could put energy on like the second Suicune here too.
Oh, 100%.
Just pop off here, and then move into game number.
Yeah. So I was thinking if we saw they didn't top deck the Cyrus from either the Suicune draw or obviously their turn. If they had the Cyrus for the Dino this turn, it would have been guaranteed because they would just get the ping on the Chingling. They could just tank up Suicunes. But obviously they didn't have that. They still do win pings up eventually on that Dino, or if they do top deck a Cyrus. Obviously the Absol can delete them, but they are playing 2. They have 6 cards left in deck, so it's not going to be super unlikely for them to get one potentially before the like if they don't top deck this turn, it is very likely that they just get one next turn.
Right.
Let's see who will win the game. Which yeah, they don't. So all Cyruses are going to be in deck.
Yeah, Cyrus is gonna be a crazy win con. But getting rid
it has to be Mars. It has to be Mars.
Yeah.
But then the professor gives you the Cyrus guarantee, and you basically are guaranteed to have at least one because you have like 5 cards left in deck.
Yep.
No, yeah, you're guaranteed to get a Cyrus for your professor, so there's not really a good option. But I think if you get Mars into, never finding the Hydreigon, it's just like an auto loss. However, we see Cyrus top deck, dude. We're going into a game 5.
Let's
Couldn't
go.
ask for anything better.
See, this is after what we wanted. A game number 5.
Especially after watching Griff get sacked the game before, I definitely really like the fact that we can go into a game 5.
Exactly. This is game number 5. This is what I like to see. You know, it gives the best players to win. And let's actually move into Brendan's point of view.
Yes, sir, dude.
Chat, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Is it going to be Greninja? Or is it gonna be Hydreigon Mega Absol? Let me know in chat. This is a hype tournament.
Yeah, I think that's why I really like you tournaments. I think the best or 5s are, you know, very innovative. It's not something we've seen in Pokemon Pocket before. You know, I know you came from the fighting game community, bro, and I've also come from those communities. So I think seeing a best of 5, bro, is just something. It's really like competitive integrity, which is the thing I like about it.
No, exactly. It looks like we're seeing a Chingling lead here, which is going to be pretty good because if he drops like. He's not going to be able to attack for like 2 turns, right? So even if he has the, what do you call it, rare candy, he's forced to have like a large hand and could get copy. Like I said earlier, Copycat has been, you know, dominating this whole game, whole match.
Yeah, and the Chingling also does put a Suicune in threat of that Hydreigon 130 if they don't have access to something like a Indeedee or that Giant Cape.
Yeah.
Which I would be shivering, bro, if I was Griff. You know, if I didn't have any of those options. They have a big hand, so like they hopefully they have Giant Cape.
That's the cape. That's looking good for him. But
turn
it is.
Hydra is still bad.
Oh, he's only leading. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, he definitely has Pokeballs.
No way.
That
is
so
insane.
At the same time.
No way. He has the crazy hand.
But we could be in the same situation like last time, dude.
Nah,
like,
no, the first two.
But he does have 3 Pokemon on the board. Chingling, he's not going to be Chingling locked anymore. So if he does have Pokeballs, there is a chance that this Hydreigon, there's a chance that Hydreigon, dude, will get knocked out after, you know, going for the 130.
That's just
so it's not completely
overall.
over. We just saw the situation.
Exactly. I mean, Griff still has a chance to lock in here. He just like. He couldn't play Pokeballs or something like that. That's what I'm assuming that Chingling probably locked him out of. So he could potentially draw Pokemon and do more damage into this Hydreigon. Not completely bad. He might find the Indeedees.
The problem is last time he had that Greninja for the extra damage. This time he doesn't have it, and we saw off the Copycat. He has the PCL, bro. So this Hydreigon is not going to be KOing itself.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be honest, dude. Griff, honestly, I don't know if he has ways to play around this. He placed the Indeedee down. He hasn't used the Pokeball before placing anything down, dude. He might just be cooked. This might just be a brick, which would be super unfortunate for the last game because we had a really good game 4.
Yeah, we did have a good game 4 where he just can't climb back and just won.
Yeah, I mean, dude, based on the fact that he hasn't used anything, I'm assuming it's like double rare candies, the evolutions, the Cyruses, anything but Pokemon.
Yeah.
And this is probably confirming that Brendan is going to be the champion.
It does show you how like Chingling and Copycat just go well hand in hand, right? It just prevented 100%. You from like playing in Pro 2. But like,
although
he didn't Pokeball. Yeah. He didn't Pokeball, right?
Yeah, I was about to say this specific match obviously didn't matter, but there's many times where like those hands it would have been Pokeballs.
Oh, shot.
It doesn't even matter, bro. It does not even matter. But obviously,
bro, I'm just saying
that sucks.
This is like Yugi Moto.
I mean, obviously it sucks for Griff, bro. But at the end of the day, you know, Brendan has performed very good, and like I said, he has been drawing, he is the luckier player of the day. And tournaments are a mix of both skill and luck in any card game.
Exactly. And right now, the situation's looking like even if he drops. If he drops a Suicune, he'll still be in a bad position. If he drops any basic, he's still kind of cooked.
He just has no energy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If he had, yeah, it's just over. Especially if that's a Froakie, which it is.
Yeah.
I do feel for Griff, bro, because I will say that was just super unfortunate. Basically 7 useless cards in the hand because of no Froakie. It has to be a rare candy, but yeah, it looks like Hydreigon will
Game number 5. It looks like Brendan is gonna win our 344 player tournament